I think the biggest thing that I would say with Canelo is because he stalks so much, he doesn't know how to really like inch himself in or fake his way in with somebody with that speed of Crawford, and particularly him being that southpaw. So every time he would get into that jab range, boom, the jab was coming. So he was able to. So Terrence is able to keep him at bay, but he's gonna have to discover some of that stuff. He's gonna have to maybe even. And I'm not gonna be racist right now. But he's probably gonna have to get a black trainer, man, for some time. Like he has to, because Mexicans box different. Mexicans box.
Wow.
The reason why I say that is because De La Hoya to pick up his skills and to understand a lot of his competition, he got Mayweather.
Eating chicken.
Yeah, he got Mayweather's dad. You know what I'm saying? Like this is real, dude.
No.
and in order for you to understand, like a black fighter, dude, you gotta get a black coach for a minute. You can't just go Mexican all the time. So that's my 2 cents on that. But other than that, what do I think is next for?
Now, as honest as Henry is being right here, he's not being as honest as he could be. And he knows that, because I know this still stings their pride a little bit. But, and I like Henry. Don't get me wrong. Henry cool as fuck. But yet it's still, I understand dynamics. But nonetheless, what he's talking about is real. But when I said, he could have told the truth all the way, he doesn't really mean to fight them. You know what I'm saying? To be able to rival them, you have to study with them, is what he's saying in layman's terms. But truthfully, what he means to say, what he's supposed to say, and what he's kind of reluctant to say, and it's just a little nick, but little things count. To be a better fighter, you need to go train with a black trainer. That's what he's saying. Not to study them, not just to fight them, but to be a better fighter, period. Point blank, period. This goes back to what I'm talking about. This rivalry that they talking about, it don't exist because at the end of the day, their fighters and some of their best fighters all at the end had to go with a black trainer or study the black style and adopt it from what they call the American black style, the slick style, or the chicken style, you see? But that shit been running on in boxing since boxing been boxing. And it's fucked up. That narrative is still here now, but yet he can sit up here and tell you with a straight face, because he's being real, that in order for Canelo to get better, he's saying he need to train with a black trainer. Now, Canelo has already made adoptions from Mayweather style already. And that has carried him and improved him. Yes, no? Yes, it has. All right. But see, Canelo gets to the point where things got lackadaisical for him. And this is what happened when you be getting those puff pieces type of fights that really ain't driving him. You know what I'm saying? You lose the spark, you lose the edge, all that type of shit. And when you need to click it on, it ain't there. Your body ain't acting right because you ain't been sharpening iron with iron. But they accepted that. And they allowed Canelo to do that. It's not so much about training with a black trainer sometimes or whatever. You got to be able to get the concept. And what he's talking about, what he wants Canelo to learn. See, what Henry's talking about is doing some old Apollo Creed, Rocky stuff, taking them back to the hood and teaching them rhythm and all that other stuff and stuff like that. Rhythm, that's not necessarily something that you can give every person, and it's not something that always need to be learned with a black dude. But that's basically what he's talking about. Usyk got rhythm. It may look kind of mechanical to some people, but that's his rhythm. But he got rhythm. But what do you see Usyk do all the time that's associated with black folks? He dances all the time. He understands the connection between dancing and fighting. Just like Bruce Lee did. Okay? And what was the main thing Apollo was teaching him? How to use his legs, man. Canelo legs is gone. You can't do that with him. But he's being honest. But back to what I'm going to weaponize and use this shit for, because I learned from the best. This is why you can't say it's no competition if he's saying the Mexican style can't stand up to the black man style, that it is superior. In order to even rival it, you have to mimic him. Funny, like a lot of things in life. People cosplaying us. Anyways, I digress. But you get what I'm saying? So, therefore, when you talk about this Mexican versus black guy, this and that, this is why the black American has historically whooped the Mexican's ass. Point blank, period. And to add on top of that, your bias keeps you limited. As Henry Cejudo has just revealed. Your cultural bias keep y'all limited as fighters, which keeps you as the punching bags of the boxing industry. Ooh. Yay. All day, brother. All day. Because the truth is the truth. Like I said, people just have a hard time giving black people credit where it's due. Like I said, I give people credit all the time for the shit that I noticed that they good at. Just hard for y'all to say that the black Americans are the best fighters and the best fighters that you have ever seen and the best fighters that they will ever be. They have a legacy. We have a legacy that's unmatched, and it's not going to be matched. You having all the opportunity to catch up and try to quadruple it, duple it, do something better, but nobody's going to come close. When it comes to the best fighters, you're going to have to look at a black man. Point blank, period. You flip over in MMA, you still got an argument there. So, and it's funny because this is why you shouldn't sit on shit. I got a video that's it's already done. I just didn't complete a few things on it, but it's been sitting in the archives. But the theme of it matches this whole video right here. And I got to learn from that. Stop sitting on shit, because I be sitting on shit. And had I dropped it, before a certain time, it's more shit that I could have predicted and got right. But I sat on the material. So I got to stop doing that. But anyways, this is why I say there ain't no fucking rivalry. Leave this shit alone. The only people and man that rivals the black American is the black American. We need us to take us out. Why do you think Floyd avoided black fighters? All right, then. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
And hear me out here, Kamaru Dean. You know who I think is next for Terence Crawford? What I would like to see is now that he